Developing right now, the Atlanta police officer is at the center of a viral video that shows a sergeant kicking a woman in handcuffs in the head have now been identified. APD tells us Sergeant Marc Theodule has been on the force since 2009, and Officer Bridget Citizen was sworn in 2006. Atlanta police suspended Sergeant Theodule without pay and placed Officer Citizen on desk duty. The woman seen in the video is now calling for the sergeant to be charged and convicted of assault. An attorney, Gerald Griggs, said the people of the city are fed up with the illegal use of force by police.
At no point should an individual that's handcuffed on the ground be kicked in their face and exposed. We got to do better, Atlanta.
The Office of Professional Standards is now investigating the incident.